Brendle, and we are here for our July monthly reset video. This is my second time recording, so hopefully I remember to catch everything. I accidentally deleted the screen recording, and I probably could have screen recorded again and kind of followed along with what I had said previously, but I didn't want to try to match that up. So you get a second shot here. So I have started the screen recording again. Hopefully I don't push the delete button. That would be great. I don't know what I was doing. I just, not thinking, obviously, but that's fine. So we are looking at our June monthly budget here. So this is the recap. We brought in $9,507. That does say income, but it's just kind of all of the money we brought in for the month. Matt did sell some things. And there is some rounding on this page. So we have $1 there. Our bills are not an even dollar amount, but on this sheet, I like to have them be an even dollar just so we can focus on the overall changes and not the like pennies part of it. So if you saw that and you had any questions, that's what that is for. So for our fixed expenses, they did go down a little bit for our phone bill. I think in my last video, I mentioned that we had a phone protection and the increase or price was supposed to increase. Well, officially it was going to be increasing in June when I looked into it, and Matt and I talked about it, and so we decided to cancel that altogether. And so that reduced it for June to $101. There was a credit for the protection prepayment that you pay the month prior, and then so next month it will be a little higher than this, but for this month we have 101, so that's why we have a variance there. Next, we have variable expenses. We did add almost $700 extra to our sinking funds, which a big chunk of that was for Matt's new golf clubs that he got. And then for groceries, we were actually under a bit, so that was nice. And then restaurant, we did go over a smidge. So that's looking pretty good. Next, for investing, we were able to invest more and add $1,485 to Matt's IRA, and so that is maxed out for the year, which is awesome. And so then after that, we had to decide kind of what we're going to do with our extra money that we have in our budget, and we decided to put that towards our debt of the Tacoma loan. So that's this $590 that we're paying every month. And so we decided to go for that route, and then we're not sure if we're going to move on to the mortgage after that. We'll kind of reassess that. I think depending on how much extra we can add each month, we are hoping to have it paid off by the middle, our Tacoma loan paid off by next year, but we'll see how next year goes. And so that's kind of the overview for June. And then we will move on to the sinking funds, which kind of really dives into the nitty-gritty of our spending. So auto maintenance, that didn't change. We did spend $80, which is for my Safety Connect for my RAV4, so that I can be able to track my car wherever it's at. And with this active membership, it does reduce our auto insurance also. Next, we have beauty. We did have to add extra to cover what we had spent to make sure the ending was positive. I don't like having the ending balance be in the negative. I like all of them to be positive. They all do sit into one account, so it's possible for them to be negative. I know other people do that I've seen, but for me, I just like them to all be positive if we're able to. Let's see, I guess I can pull it up. Bought a few things, a lot of sunscreen, but I did return some sunscreen. The big ticket items was sunscreen, foundation, eyebrow pencils, like my eyebrows done. Even though I do get them waxed and tinted, I still like having a filler pencil because they are pretty sparse in some areas. I did order some sunscreen on Amazon. It wasn't what the picture had shown, and so I returned them. And then I am trying a new shave oil from Tree Hut, Well, new to me, I should say. Matt got some shave gel and he needed deodorant. And then I bought some Olay moisturizer from Costco because they had it on sale. Oopsies, on sale. Let's see, next are our clothes. We didn't add anything extra, but I did spend some out of there. And I think I got a few pairs of leggings and a tank top. Oh, and then a couple sports bras also. That tank top is the same one that I got last month, but I just got it in the color blue because I love it so much. And we were able to get a price match on them. Next we have dogs. We added $2.50. We bought dog food mostly, and we had ordered wet dog food or canned dog food and a raised dog bed, but we didn't get it in time, so then we had to run to the storage just to get enough to get by. Leah is very picky. She's very old, and we are accommodating her pickiness and because we love her. And then we also got a new dog bed. The one we had was kind of getting a little rough. And next we have electric, which is our gas and electric for the house. That was $101.76, so that was fine. Entertainment, we did have to add $20 in there to make it even. And let's see, that was a lot of Matt going golfing, going to his driving range. He's really practicing and trying to understand how to golf and how to get better. And my sister was in town, so we had some drinks, so I just put all that in for that margarita mix, Coors, Modelo's, all that into entertainment, because if they weren't here we probably wouldn't have bought them. And then we also went to a paranormal circ, and that was super cool, super worth it. I wouldn't go every year, but it was very cool to go. They had it last year, so I imagine they'll have it again here. Super fun. I would go if I was bringing like other people there, like to try to get them to go as well, because I think it was so cool. And lastly, this last line was also things that we bought to go floating, and or we used them for the 4th of July barbecue that we had. We were going to go floating in June, but the weather was kind of crappy, and so then we ended up doing it in July, which was only a weekend apart. We just postponed it about a week. So that is what June looked like. Oh no, we're not even done. What am I doing? We're only on entertainment. Fitness and health. This is my Fitness Pal for tracking calories. I didn't have to get the premium subscription for my coaching, but I really wanted to, so that was on me, and it just makes it so much easier to be able to scan barcodes and upload them and assign foods to multiple days, because during the week I eat the same breakfast, which is protein powder mixed with Greek yogurt. Next, furniture, that didn't change. Gas is the same. We spent $214. Gifts in general, spent $92.18. Home extras was $200, which is what we had budgeted. Let's see what we ended up getting. I can't remember everything. So we bought some new scent oils for the bathroom, a new garlic press, electric can opener, a dryer heating element, which worked well. Unfortunately, the dryer is now making a squeaky noise, so we have to figure out what is causing that. Matt said he believes it's a belt, but we haven't opened it up to kind of take a look around. And then I bought some new reusable Keurig cups because I broke one. I punctured a hole in it. I didn't align it correctly. That's fine. Next is string for the weed eater, which for home improvement, this $214 is for a new weed eater. Hunting, Matt got his Onyx maps for the year, and then we had our Zolio subscription, which is $4 when it's inactive. Next, we have medical for $100, and then, which was what we had normally budgeted. The $74.20 was a filling. I had a cavity back here that they needed to fill. Office supplies and books. I got a few different sticker books from Live Love Posh, and Happy Planner released their summer collection and had a sale, so I did buy a monthly layout, which This is an 18-month planner, and I mostly want it for 2025. Outdoors, Matt bought some new golf clubs. He's really getting into golf, and as you can tell by the entertainment category above. So entertainment is more for the activity of golfing, and then outdoors is for more of the supplies or equipment for that. That's kind of how we decided to separate that. We did talk about adding a category for golf, but we decided we didn't quite need that. Next is technology. We didn't add anything. Vacation and water bill are both the same. There was no changes there. And so next we are going to look at our July. So here is, I know it looks the same because I have the same color layout, but this is July's monthly budget. And we are a few days in, actually we are 7 days into the new month. We keep our budget the same, $5,600. We keep it nice and low so that we can kind of adjust if needed. And we're not relying on income that we might not get. So we want to keep it low. Next we have our fixed expenses, which are all pretty similar. Our phone bill, like I said, is gonna go up compared to June, but overall it is lower than it has been lately. So we're at 117, and that's what it should be going forward. Mortgage, Tacoma are the same. Our sewer and garbage is at 82. Internet is 75. Life insurance 38. Spotify 15, and Netflix 12. So, and then variable expenses, sinking funds, we're doing 24, 25 in there. Groceries is at 800, and restaurant is 75. Those last two are what we've been doing for a while. We really like to just kind of stick with what works. We've been having success that way. And then lastly, for our budget, we're going to allocate at least 197 to our Tacoma loan. We do have already a paycheck that's came in, and so we have some unallocated amount in our actuals, and that mostly will go to our debt. But wait till the end of the month to kind of flush all that out. But next, we can look into our sinking funds for July, and we can kind of compare them to June, which is always nice. Auto maintenance, we are still adding 100. We just kind of want to build that up. I know Matt's going to want to get tires probably here soon, and also in case anything breaks on our vehicles, who knows. Beauty, we're adding 150. Hopefully we won't have to add anything extra like last month, but you never know. Clothes for Matt and I are both at 100. Costco is fully funded for our annual membership. Dogs, we're adding 300. We have already used some of it. Leah had a vet appointment, and so we got her some new medication and stuff. We've bought in more wet dog food also. Next we have electric, which we averaged our yearly amount to 150, and we added a little extra to create a nice little buffer. We've already got the bill, it was 120. Entertainment, we're adding 300. Fitness, we're just adding 50. We've already bought some protein powder for that. Furniture, we're adding 100. Hopefully we will get a new mattress this month, or maybe a new dryer, but I don't want a new dryer, I want a new mattress. But we'll get what we need. Next we have gas, which is 200. Gifts in general, we're adding 200. Home extras, we're adding 50. Home improvement, we're adding 100. Hunting, we're not adding anything for. We have our Zolio monthly come out, but we have a good cushion in there already. Medical, we're adding 100. Office supplies and books, I'm adding 100. We do have money coming in from the Live Love Posh order. My friend and I split it, and so she's reimbursing me for that. And then outdoors, we added 200, and Matt's already spent it on more golf clubs. I think he's pretty close to having a full set now. Next we have technology, we're not adding anything in. Vacation, we're adding 100. We do have a family camp out at the end of the month, and I think that's really the only thing that would be considered vacation. We are driving over there for it. It's only a couple nights, and we won't have to spend too much in there. Next we have the water bill, which we're adding 25, which will come out in July once we get the bill, because it is a quarterly bill. So that is a recap of our July monthly reset video. Thanks so much for hanging out, following along. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I will see you next time. Bye!